Complaints about court-ordered guardianships have families claiming they have isolated their loved ones instead of protecting them. Investigative reporter Sarah Wallace has covered this issue for years and has the story of two families who had no idea they shared something in common.
It's actually someone, an outsider appointed by the court. The guardianship system is designed to protect those who can't care for themselves. But the two families you'll meet claim they had no idea they would have no say in what happened to their loved ones.
I don't understand the lack of humanity here. This is a person.
Amy Wu dissolves into tears, discussing her pain at being banned from visiting her severely disabled brother Eugene, now hospitalized. He is under the care of a court-appointed guardian, Judah Samet, who heads a company called Allied Community Support Services.
It's outrageous and it's scary because I don't know if I will be heard, and I don't know if this will continue and I won't be able to protect my brother.
Amy was her brother's guardian for more than 2 years after he suffered a devastating heart attack in 2020 that left him brain damaged, unable to speak. She says Eugene had everything he needed at home.
He was getting the best care. This place handles all of his conditions and handles all his rehabilitation needs.
Amy says she accepted a judge's decision to appoint a temporary guardian after a court representative questioned her finances, but never imagined it would lead to her brother being taken from their Manhattan apartment and placed in a nursing home in Queens. Samet told us in a statement that Ms. Wu continues to violate various court orders and interferes with medical care.
1 month after his guardianship, he was already threatening temporary restraining orders on me for ridiculous things.
For a time last year, emails show Samet blocked both Amy and her mother from visiting Eugene, which they did virtually every day. They eventually agreed to certain restrictions Samet demanded. For instance, Amy was ordered not to discuss Eugene's care with facility employees. She provided emails which show she became alarmed at a skin condition on Eugene's face that seemed to be spreading and thought it was an emergency.
I called 911 to help my brother.
As a result of that 911 call, in late April, Eugene was taken by ambulance to the hospital. In an email, Samet told Wu she had no authority to contact 911 and banned her again. He told us that her recent actions again placed her brother's health and safety at risk in violation of a current visitation stipulation, which was prompted by prior illegal and dangerous actions. He didn't provide any details, but added that she did not even have the authority to disclose that he, Eugene, had a guardian.
I know how to take care of my brother. I know when you're not taking care of my brother. He physically is trapped inside, and now he's trapped in some system.
Rick Black is an activist calling for nationwide reform against abusive guardianships through his nonprofit organization, SEER. He says a half-dozen families have complained to his group about Samet isolating the wards he oversees.
Yeah, I look at Mr. Samet as typical of a predatory professional guardian.
Black says there is a common pattern in thousands of guardianship cases around the country that he's researched.
Isolate the victim, defame legitimate protectors, liquidate the estate.
Amy has now fired back in court, detailing her allegations against Samet in a request for an injunction to get the visitation ban lifted. Vivian Powell heard about Amy Wu's story and her battle with Judah Samet through social media.
Judah said that I was a danger to my father.
Vivian says she was ordered to stay away from her dad, Joseph Powell Jr., for more than 6 months after Samet became the retired Marines court-appointed guardian in 2022.
He didn't like the fact that I was challenging everything he started to do with our dad.
The Powell family turned to a guardianship for help because some disagreed on their dad's care. He developed memory loss, but Vivian says they all wanted him to stay in his Coney Island apartment.
We never wanted him to leave home. He took our dad and forced him into a nursing home.
Vivian says her father's health rapidly declined.
I have pictures of the bed being soiled, my dad and his feces, urine.
And when you brought this up with Mr. Samet,
he didn't care. Point blank, period. He's evil.
Mr. Powell died last year, never returning to the apartment he loved. Samet declined to talk about the Powell case specifically, saying that in general, placement is based on court approval, and if the family were suitable, they would have either been appointed or remained as guardians. The Powell family has filed complaints with several state agencies.
The system has to be exposed because there are so many other people out there that are going through what we already experienced. And if I could do anything to help them, I'm going to do that.
Amy Wu has gotten a court hearing to try and lift the ban on her visitation. It is scheduled for tomorrow morning. Sarah Wallace, News 4 New York.